A 2-day trip to Banff is ideal if you have limited time but want to see some of the park's main highlights. Here are my recommendations for a 2-day trip to Banff. On the first day, we'll start right in the town of Banff. Sunrise in the mountains is beautiful, and a great place to start the day is either at Vermilion Lakes or Two Jack Lake. Both offer stunning sunrises and, importantly, are easy to get to. After sunrise, you probably are in the need of a coffee, or I would be, and there are some great coffee shops in the town of Banff. I hate choosing one over another, but I love Good Earth, Evelyn's, Wildflower, or Banff National Park. After a coffee, breakfast might be high on your agenda. I've eaten at Farm and Fire, and it was very good, but there are many other breakfast places to choose from in the town of Banff. And I guess that's the beauty of Banff. There are so many choices when it comes to food. After breakfast, I would continue my visit in the town of Banff. The town is easily walkable, and in the summer, they close down Banff Avenue, and you can stroll the streets at your leisure. There's plenty of good shopping in town also. If you want a classic photo of the town of Banff, head to Cascade Gardens. After your time wandering around and exploring the town, it's now time to head to the Fairmont Banff Springs Hotel, which just happens to be, of course, to my left and your right. There is parking on the street that is free, but it's very limited. If you cannot find parking on the street, there is a parkade at the hotel, but it does tend to be rather pricey. Wandering around the hotel is a wonderful experience, and you can easily spend an hour or two just doing that. After the Banff Springs Hotel, a quick and easy excursion is to drive down below the hotel to Bow Falls. In fact, Bow Falls is right there. You might be able to hear it, but I can see it just below. For lunch, once again, you have plenty of options in the town. After lunch, it's time to head up to Sulphur Mountain. There are 2 attractions up Sulphur Mountain, the Sulphur Mountain Hot Springs and the Banff Gondola. I suggest you do the Banff Gondola first. The gondola gives you perhaps the best views of Banff. At the top of the gondola, there is a restaurant, coffee shop, and some beautiful yet easy walking trails along the boardwalks. Making a reservation for the gondola is a necessity in the summer. After the gondola ride, head on over to the Sulphur Mountain Hot Springs for a soak. Now, we only have one day and we're pretty limited in time. Driving and parking during the summer months takes more time than you would think, so staying close to the town is pretty realistic for one day. However, you can swap out some of these suggestions with a boat cruise around Lake Minnewanka, a tour of the cave and basin, visiting a local museum, or hiking around the Tunnel Mountain area. If you like hiking, please watch my hiking video on Banff. If you'd like to see more videos on national parks and Banff, please subscribe to the channel. Thanks. Our second day starts in the town of Banff, but we'll be heading north this morning toward Lake Louise. Now, I have 2 options for your second day morning. One is starting the day at Moraine Lake, and the other is Johnston Canyon. If your priority includes visiting the beautiful Moraine Lake, book your excursion well in advance. You can no longer drive to the lake, and you will need to either book a tour or take a shuttle bus. Allow several hours to get there and enjoy the lake. The other option is Johnston Canyon. If you enjoy activities, then this might be the better option. You can enjoy the hikes through the canyons and even all the way up to the ink pots. We'll now spend the afternoon at Lake Louise. You will be able to get lunch around the Lake Louise area, as there are several options. Remember, parking can be a bear in the summer, so plan ahead. At Lake Louise, you can enjoy the views, paddle on the lake, hike around the lake, or even hike up to Lake Agnes. Once you're done, you can enjoy a late afternoon beverage in the beautiful Chateau Lake Louise. So there you go, 2 great days in Banff National Park. If you want to see more videos on Banff, please subscribe to the channel.